Hello! Recently I watched the film Radiant Child, and here are some issues I'd like to share with you. Tamra Davis created a documentary about her friend, the famous neo-expressionist Jean-Michel Basquiat. Overall, it is a very good work and a must-see for anyone interested in art of Jean-Michel and eager to feel the epoch of post-punk and street art movements. I really like this movie, and what it reveals is not only New York art scene of the 1980s and Basquiat, but about how easily fame and success can lead to destruction. Jean-Michel Basquiat was a fascinating and a very complex artist born in Brooklyn, New York. We get a view of his career, how he started off as an underground artist living downtown Manhattan at a time where, as one person stated, everybody did everything. People notice the originality of his work, its emotional depth, unique iconography and formal strength in color. He went from spray painting meaningful graffiti on buildings to appearing on TV and having his own art studio. Frankly speaking, the film is about the nature of an artist, how he works and how he interacts with people. Some of them were very famous, like Andy Warhol, and their collaboration story was one of the highlights of this documentary. The downside was too much reference to a mythical time Basquiat was living on the streets as a teenager. It is said he was living on the streets, or with girlfriends to be more precise, because he was a broke kid determined to live in New York. But the record was also set straight about his background. He wasn't a genius who magically spawned from uneducated poverty. His family was well off, he was exposed to art, music and intellectual thinking at an early age. I'm surprised how badly Tamra Davis wanted to show the life of an artist better than it was. Jean-Michel wasn't always a wonderful guy. It is stated in the doc that Jean-Michel became a drug addict soon after Andy Warhol's death, and it influenced him enormously. But this is not truth. Jean-Michel picked up heroin addiction for so long before meeting Andy Warhol. The same concerns his relationship with other people. It is perfectly apparent that we only see what the director wants to show us, and the film turned out to be Tamra Davis' personal reflection on what happened. Nevertheless, I'm absolutely sure that with such documentaries, Basquiat's place in art history is secure, but at a terrible price.